35 is almost the same score as 33.
At 35, I got ill. I got out there and the bayonet tackled it. My dad was making syrup, and you squeeze the juice out of the sugar cane. And I had asked the coach, I don't know why I asked him that. Would it hurt me to drink some of the juice? I loved it. And I went down and helped my dad with that. Old dude would go around and around and put the cane in and get the juice out, and I was working to unload the cane and all that stuff. And I drank it, and I said, I got sick of it. This was the night before we did it. The next day I was weak as could be, and I got out there and I played, I think, the worst game I ever played. The guy that was opposite me was Taylor Wilkins. He was, I guess, a county sheriff for a while here. But he was opposite me, and he was a Tiger. But I knew I could handle him. But I felt that I was good to see, but I was so weak. He just beat me into the dirt. I never was so ashamed of my game. When I got taken out of the game, in my last 3 years particularly, I never got taken out of the football game. The coach, I was pretty sorry that day. Yeah. Organic, I remember that. Is that organic school still going?
I think maybe it is.
You know, that's a school where you could choose your course and do what the hell you wanted to. Go to class if you wanted to, get on done, but you had to take an examination in here. Sort of a freelance school.
Kind of experimental type thing, I guess.
I guess that someone who headed up thought it was here to stay. Monroe, I remember playing that.
Now it seemed like your brother Sidney, he scored 6 touchdowns in one of those ball games that year, did he? Was it Monroe or Fairhope?
It could have been Fairhope easy, and could have been Monroe too.
Sound
Fairhope was always a patsy for us. So.
Let's see. On page 87 of this book, if you want to look at that real quick. Yeah, it says Sidney Howell scored 6 versus Monroeville in 1934. And your brother Sparky's right under there with 5 versus Robertsdale in 1928.
Said there 6.
So we still got to hold it right.
Deep in Sparky, huh? Yeah. The people like Sidney, and Sidney particularly, I think he was one of the outstanding, and maybe I'm a little biased, I don't know, but he was one of the outstanding football players ever. Went to high school, I mean, to the high school. He was offered a football scholarship to the University of Alabama, but he fell in love with a little redhead and turned it down. Got married instead. But he actually he had not been proffered the scholarship, but he was going up for the tryout, and there's no doubt he would make it. I mean, he would have made it, and he had a scholarship in hand, but he fell in love with a little Mark Tuberville here in Merida. So.
Yes.
Well, Cecil Blackwell was quite the same. Cecil could have made Alabama, Auburn, many football teams. Cecil was that good, but he fell in love with Michigan, and that was better than going to play football. Blackwell's and Howell are double first cousins.
Is that right?
Yeah. My mother and father married brothers and sisters. Have, I guess, the same blood in us, maybe.
Yes. There's been a lot of great Blackwells and Howells football.
Have you got an extra one of these books?
Yes, sir.
Take
I've got a bunch of them. I sure do.
Cecil Blackwell, there, he got 3 touchdowns right there. Cecil was real fleet-footed. Joe Gallagher. I remember I went to the football game in Mobile. I forgot the game I played, but Joe Gallagher was playing. And after the game, we were in town, and I didn't have a penny in my pocket. And those things you don't forget. Joe Gallagher came by. Here's a quarter. A quarter. That's money back then. Buy a drink, popcorn, what else? Bar candy, so on. But you know, little things that people do for you, particularly when it means something. Don't forget.